I hope this has been
Well, whatever. Ended it off on a nice note at least. But now, I have a way to intimidate people with my sword. Hell yeah. Okay, first of all, different if Kim is in there? Yeah, probably. If you go there at night without Kim and then meet up with her, then maybe it could be different. Or if you send him off to, like, you know, put the corpse away or whatever, then it could be different. But my plan is to become gay and marry him anyway, so doesn't matter. Smoke control blocks for the radio relay tower. Let's see, climb. Campfire here. Relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay, barely. Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Ran that. I really hope there's an option where I could go. That'd be fucking hilarious. Take a mental note. Tio Motiri seems somehow important. Well, I was gonna fast travel down here, but I guess I don't have the option of fast travel anymore, which is weird. I don't know why. Recently discarded, still smells of fuel oil. Chain trails off in the ocean, who knows where. Investigators who turn the whole machine. Can I get in here?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Use service what?
Probably something that is no longer there.
It is actually impossible. Open the door. Oh, I already had the best thing. I don't.
An old door.
Well, you know what? Let's see.
Worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door. With
I'm
all
honestly
your
a little.
weight. It does not budge. Not
A little
only is
relieved.
it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Or shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We get into like everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
Kim, do you know who you're talking to?
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's a part of our MO.
Damn straight, but that's who I am. Who we are.
Yeah, I understand you. I like opening doors as much as the next guy. But this one is simply beyond repair, and we don't have the resources needed to open it. Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
He looks at the door with a rueful smile.
At least you can think about opening it. About doors in general. They are, after all, fundamental to your life. Perhaps something useful would come from this.
Wait, I got a thing for this. What? One more door. What is behind it? God damn it, it cannot be. A disgrace, that door on the coast. You remember the one, right? The one that leads into the band supply depot? Why in the name of all that's holy does it not open? Why? There has to be a way to get through that unopenable door. By God, you're the police. All doors are supposed to open before you. What will the others of the precinct think if you can't open a goddamn door? There must be a way. Dude, oh my, I have to. Dude, I have to. I have to open this door. Yeah, it's 6-6. Yeah, it was 6-6, right? Right? What? So the game's actually lying. I straight up just can't open this door.
Guards the
So it actually is impossible.
The
What
wind
the fuck?
has blown a sand.
How are you gonna give me a 3% chance to win? And it,
An old door, worn by you rattle the handle a bit.
We don't get in there. Frankly, you're just going...
No. We've
Yeah, relax.
at least
nah, we're doing the. Oh wait, 45 minutes. Nah, I'm unlocking this and I'm doing the door immediately. It's only 45 minutes long, so it won't take that long. Nah, I'm getting behind that door. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna come back and open this door. I'll just go talk to the wife's kids or something for like 45 minutes. That's bullshit. Don't give me a 3% chance to win, and then have it actually be impossible. What the hell? Nah, we're going back to that door. A kick drum pulse, the music coming from somewhere in the ice. Feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. Oh, I can only fast travel when I'm actually... Okay. Alright, let's go back here. And let's go talk to those kids. Hello.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him.
Damn.
He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Must be Lily Ann's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
Means the other one tongue still lolling out his mouth. I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids.
And what are you, Kid Master General?
Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything here.
Kids, have you seen any bad people around?
What bad people?
When the twins looks up, his mouth slightly
I
open.
don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is gonna crack the case.
Then we're definitely doing it.
Children are stupid. Laughs as though in agreement.
You're stupid.
The other one tells him suddenly very serious. Okay, how about the policeman asks you something else now?
Okay.
Okay, bye kids, take care. Okay, that was interesting. I'm gonna ask you about your kids.
I see you haven't left our little Martinez yet. Still running around. Like some kind of cross-country law official.
Still have a case to solve.
Aye. I guess you do. What's on your mind, officer?
That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
I got drunk and apparently drove it in the sea.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
You were suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage.
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
What an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gottwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Alright, I'm in. But organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the Doom commercial area or...
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
You like the Capri funeral idea?
Later. What are these doing in the fish? Oh, boots. Boink. Money. Planes creak beneath your weight. I get it. I'm fat. Damn. That leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp.
I'll just keep the Corda Leche
Oh.
in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier.
Oh, it's you.
Aye, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way.
Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty?
Something about the way she says it makes you want to sing.
Jetty jet.
Oh, Jetty, oh, Jetty. It's good to see you here, detectives. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Have you been spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the cordelate she read. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
What is this? Destruction of property? Hooliganism? Elder abuse? And who is this scamp, anyway?
Who is this scamp? Want me to look into
No
it?
need. Lillian and I are getting on much better. For one, she appreciates the concept of rent.
So how do you like it here?
How do I like it?
Past your gaze toward the village, slush melting on the cinder blocks, construction work left half finished 10 years ago.
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name, all the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
You don't need to look at that.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
Politics.
Real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head.
Don't worry, I got her sword.
Perhaps you shouldn't have. I sort of liked it on her.
Wow, okay, fuck you.
Do you know how they discovered this place?
This fishing village.
No, they're in Sealindian, Isola.
No, I don't know.
Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
45% is around where I operate. It's getting better though. I mean, Oblivion, that's so me.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
I mean, now we have
Do
time.
we?
Says watch, doesn't look like he does.
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for cautious optimism. I would not want to delay you.
This story she will tell only before she leaves Martinez, at the very end of her stay.
Maybe there is something else I can assist you with, while you're hot in pursuit.
Oh, my badge, by the way.
I love you did.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
How about you share your information on the lynching, now that you've seen his badge?
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them.
Fair, I guess, probably done soon.
I am glad to hear that. Because let me tell you, we are in dire waters. The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you.
Well, shit.
Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile? Tea, perhaps?
Yeah, that's all.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
That's all I need from you, whatever. I feel like I don't really need your information about the hanging, to be honest. I kind of figured everything out. I mean, is there anything you can really give me at this point that's gonna help me out? Like, substantially? I feel like there isn't. tight. Can't see the house from this angle. Where are you? Oh, okay.
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be South Samaran, possibly Sigayan, also known as the apricot suzunti.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
I just realized I'm phasing through him.
We are
Okay.
not here to cause any trouble, madame.
What he said, we're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
What kind of element are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
I'm considered an ill omen. Why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
There's a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast.
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Yeah, but do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This isn't about the union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation.
Ah, I should have known. This is yet another union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the habit of being afraid around here.
I see. You know something, but you decide not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
Ruby was here. You know it. Ask her about lodgings.
Don't stay around here.
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, hold on. You're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
There's this guy, Gar, who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold.
That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside. So we don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours.
One more time. I could just have the room.
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
This could be the first chapter of my Rags to Riches memoir.
Surely not the first one. So are you interested or not?
Got yourself a tenant. Sure.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
I hope I don't get, like, stabbed in the middle of the night or something.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing and one thing only: drinking.
Hold on. How close is this to 5 more minutes? Okay, we're almost there. Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant W. Freighter Harrier de Bois.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
Further down the coast.
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here?
Fair.
They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
What else is on? What else is on down coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Anything else of note?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed.
Who'd want to come to a fish market here?
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
Sid, there's gotta be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible.
Not if you're me.
And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Goodbye, I'm off. Ha!
One more door.
One more door.
There is no way to open the supply
No!
depot door. Accept it. You cannot open all the doors. You have to integrate this into your character.
No.
Some doors will forever remain closed.
I refuse.
Even if every single other door will open at one time or another. Maybe to a key, or maybe to some sort of tool
No.
made for opening doors.
I
But
refuse.
this one will never accede to such commands. A realization crucial to personal growth. Crucial.
All psych white checks unlocked. No fear. No, I refuse! I refuse to accept that that door cannot be fucking open. There's no way. That is a load of baloney. You're lying to me. You're lying! You are lying. There is no way. There's gotta be a way in there. The street sign is illegible below the graffiti. Nah, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Hard to see details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy though. Flower throw where nothing really grows, maybe in spring. What's in here? Hello? Oh, hi.
Hello, mister.
A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
They look identical, right? I said the same thing.
They look identical.
What's that?
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you make up for the skewer you broke.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, but what's it for?
I don't know.
I don't want to get on Guard's good side. Well, actually, wait. Then maybe I can sing. Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure, just go and get it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
Oh, thanks.
All right. You just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
What's that thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like,
He holds a fuzzy piece up to demonstrate.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Oh, okay. Well, pleased to meet you, Lammy.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
You know anyone named Ruby?
Luby. Raluby.
Suddenly the girl gets all serious and leans in. She's about to tell you a secret.
My mom tells me I'm a big girl. But she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like, sometimes I can. But then Uller.
Kids.
The lieutenant shakes his head. Okay, bye.
Bye!
Well, thanks for the bird. Well, I guess I'll be going now. That door, man. That door's gonna haunt my fucking dreams. Gonna turn them into nightmares. Little black shadow circles above you, hear chirp. Yeah, I'm gonna see that goddamn thing in my nightmares. It's like Chainsaw Man. Don't open the door. No, I want to open the door, but I can't. God damn it. Denji, don't open that door. More like, fucking open it. Do it. Water runs from the west. The source is upstream. Broken pipe. I don't really know what I'm doing now, because Ruby could be anywhere. No boat in the boathouse today. Section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. What's this? Oh, oversized superstar sunglasses? Dude. Yeah. Nice. But I'll leave those out for now. Ruby. Where are you? Or it's shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow over. Are you in here? Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench, covering in rust. Yeah, this place is a shithole, I get it. And it says entry interdict. No entry. Door's not only barred shut, it is inaccessible. Door, a building, a hiding place. Could the instigator be inside? Could they? Found people. What is this? What did I just get? Oh, I see. Just a beanie. Wait, it's a beanie? What does that give me? I get 2 logic, ultimate peak focus, but I get -1 perception. Eyes on the road. What? What do you mean? I guess I'm logical but not perceptive. Damn. What a shame. Is that all that was here? Wait, what is this?
It's scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall,
Yeah.
reaching from one corner to the other.
My God, look at all these bullet holes. I haven't seen any other bullet holes in the walls before somehow.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual, even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez's sense. Grim affairs. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Why not?
The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was
Yeah.
curtailed after the revolution.
I knew that one.
The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
Visual calculus? I think I have stuff to help with that.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall. A row of ghostly shades stand
Whoa.
facing the wall.
Oh.
There are many of them, a dozen at least. Their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound. No movement. 10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. The sun blazes high up in the sky, baking the planks, the sand, your skin. The order was carried out in the afternoon. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains.
Is this?
The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
Who are the people?
A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations. As demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes, they stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background. Ordinary people, familiar, each and every one of them.
Who were they?
Leeches, fleas, and thieves, all the freeloader scum living off the hard work of others. Such is your belief. Maybe you should change it. They were praying, screaming.
With a line of soldiers.
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one?
Who the person standing on the side?
The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Damn, who was who in this execution?
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces. It could even have been the employees of the failed R&D center down the coast, as their building was taken over by the revolutionaries.
Or maybe...
Mentioned the coalition forces. Could it have been them against the wall?
Yeah. It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
Well, that was interesting, I guess. Huh. Well, anyway. Oh, wait. Take these off. I mean, that was interesting, but that doesn't really, you know, help me. I don't really know what I'm doing now at this point. I guess I could still go back and check the, I could go all the way back and check the bullet, like where the bullet would end up from the map that I got. Go back to our room, check that out. I gotta wait till nighttime in order to try to get my gun back. I'm almost gay. Almost gay, almost there. I really care when I was how old I am? Not really. Righteous self-critic. Rigorous, righteous, whatever one it is. Oh, wait, more stuff. Your tired motor carriage adorns these reads. We're seeing letters read Mazout. Cool fish over on the fence posts and scatter into the dark. Ito. Or your drawbridge. It'll be lower from the other side. Oh. Kim, I need your gun. Let me shoot out the stick. Holding it up. What is this? It's the... Oh, it's a church. Using shadows. Anything you're missing. Altar shroud in the dark or something like that. So I can tell. Alright, let's go in. I got my sword ready.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Did they open?
Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work. Do you think our suspect is hiding inside?
She might be. It's worth checking out anyway.
The lieutenant nods silently.
Take a closer look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Kim, wish you the best luck when that homosexual trait comes. Dude, I'm absolutely gonna swoon for Kim.
It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Look at the sticker.
You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead. There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before.
We've seen a symbol before.
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
No.
I fucking knew it. What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Suggests a junior delinquency here.
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
I agree, it's very modern, but does the cheery guy not know he's dead, or does the dead guy not care that he is? What is the source of the irony here?
That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
Try to peel the sticker without ripping it? Oh, yeah, give me
If
that.
you really think we should
What?
get in there, we need to find some other way.
We start with that kick drum coming from the ice?
Yes, the pulsing bass. An indication of junior delinquency.
Hold on, I want that sticker.
Heavy wooden doors, more than your
Go fuck yourself, man. Like, oh my god. 83%.
heavy wooden doors, more than twice your... There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Take it off your thumb and throw in. Oh, we're just throwing it in the wind?
Au revoir, sticker.
Oh, I thought we were gonna keep. Okay. Inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Run your hand over a beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Inspect the
The
staple.
padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Where Mr. Prybar comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
Really?
There is a touch of guilt in his voice. Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you.
Yeah, I guess we'll look for another way because I am weak as shit and can't do that. Keep my sword on me though. Oh, it's just that's the sword of the sound of the sword. Equip this to impress yourself. Hell yeah. Where is this taking me? All the way over here. Dead phone. Work hard to smash that plastic dome. Can I take that?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Touch it.
The cloth, if you can still call it that, makes a soft crunching sound as you thrust your finger into it.
Ugh. Take a closer look.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Might be a clue.
A clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets?
It could have been multiple seagulls.
A poet could write a dozen verses and still not begin to capture the profound vexation in that sigh. You should still take it.
Inspect it. It's got to be important.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
And how does Jacket get so disgusting?
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it? Some secrets are better left uncovered. Don't even try. Seriously.
Think about it.
It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Okay, but what's the crust made of?
Somehow, it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human hands, then perhaps the feral dogs that prowl the beaches at night. The faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or how many. Suffice to say, the jacket spent some time on the ground before someone draped it over the railing.
What happened once someone put it up on the railing?
The crust is hard. This jacket spent at least a day baking in the sun. Who knows what happened to it then?
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't think about any of this.
It's too late. You've already thought about it, and now your hands are covered in muck.
You!
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
Oh, that was funny. Worth it. Makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. Tarp will keep out neither rain nor wind, nor snow nor wind. When operated weighing machine has been used for a decade. +2 encyclopedia, -1 perception. Prescription lenses. It's our red, water drips from it. Oh, well. Get my good old pry bar out. Put this in my left hand and put my sword in my right. Oh, I can. Neat. Take that. Pick one canister, it's open and empty. Oh, hey, a person. You good, dude?
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. It is death. It must be.
And what's that smell?
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Eyes up, detective. Something's not right here.
Not the dead guy right there?
There's some tear.
Hold on, let's talk about this first.
A man lies on the boardwalk.
Holy shit.
His limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on.
Lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines its face. Two bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
2 days? Oh, shit.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself.
What the fuck is going on?
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Studying men's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom-made.
His pockets.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Study the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole.
Dude, no way you just died by falling like that. Nah, come
A
on.
bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark.
Examine his face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all.
Study his surroundings.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Examine the man's head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is what killed him.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
Hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Up on the floorboards.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
Examine the bottle.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us.
There's 2 other bottles forgotten near the coin-operated viewer. Examine the chewing gum wrapper.
Brabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look in.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
He looks south the way you came.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
This is an omen. A sign from above. Don't start drinking again.
He looks like me. I could have ended up just like him. Dead on some empty boardwalk with a bottle next to my corpse.
Well, at least you're not married.
Then it points at the ring on the man's left hand. Ooh.
Or, what if you are?
But let's try to not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Think he was drunk?
Oh yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the parks.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
There's no way. Could it be related to lynching Ruby?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Agreed. If this somehow converges later, why not? But keep it simple for now.
No one should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with them?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Hold on, what about field
A
autopsy?
field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma and leave it at that. Let's keep this detour as short as possible. The sooner we get back to finding Ruby, the better.
You're right, I don't see anything criminal here. Let's leave it at that.
Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
We found him, we should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from Mike and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member.
Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Look at the backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from Mike and Emma. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Sure thing. Alright, wait, hold on. 47 minutes left. One operator viewer has been out of order for years. I'm messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Cigarette package.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker.
Damn it.
The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content.
Give him the kebab wrapper.
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Give him the tar.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Well, that is fucked. I did not expect to find just a random corpse when I came over. What the fuck? A random polo shirt. Oink. Oh, wait. Going over here. Ah, here we go. Taking a lot of patience to do this. Oh, hey. Yo.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh. Hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
I do have a hat. I should, and I do.
Oh. I didn't notice that.
It's nice. You should wear one too, if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
Why is it only 8%, man? Fuck. Any authority in her eyes? Let's try it.
Lots of feeling. Feel it up. Way up.
Oh my god, fuck the hat? Is that what you just said to me? I can't believe you just told me to fuck the
You're
hat.
saying it really loud, but it's not coming out right. Maybe add more indignation.
So I should just take this hat I'm wearing and fuck it, right? Engage in sexual intercourse with a hat right in front of you because you told me so. On the sea ice.
More.
Right here on the sea ice.
More.
Give you a little ice cop hat fuck show.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
The lieutenant is watching the scene unfold before his eyes, unsure how to react.
Is that how you see me?
The girl looks down, slowly curling into a ball. That's it. You've earned it. Start crying. Life's hard.
Start crying.
The young woman has kept her eyes trained on her wires, waiting for the sorry spectacle to end. But it's gone awful quiet up there. Then
What?
the sound of sobbing. Looking up, she sees a grown man on the wrong side of 40, his face bloated from alcohol, and God knows what else. Not so quietly, crying.
This isn't really about the hat, is it?
It is. It so
Okay,
is.
sure. You're not the only one with issues. I self-medicate. Shit. Life's a horror, you know. Crying helps, though. Get it out your system. And then maybe we can talk. Okay? I'll be here.
Wow, you're surprisingly nice.
So, like,
There is a hint of pity in her eyes. Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing.
Hey, hold on.
okay.
I think Kim has something to talk about. Having looked away during the final phase of your little episode, Lieutenant now addresses you.
Do you want to talk about what just happened?
What's there to talk about?
Normally, I'm opposed to discussing one's feelings, especially on duty. But I think this is an exceptional case. So, what do you think happened?
'Tis possible thou couldst persuade the lieutenant 'twas all a part of thy unorthodox method. But can thou persuade thyself?
Convince him. I'm sure I won't fail.
Believeth in thyself, my liege. 'Twas all a clever ruse.
Don't worry, Kim. It was all a ruse. Wink at him.
Yes, a clever ruse. I see.
You don't, but you will.
Even so, in the future, could you please refrain from emoting too much on duty? The quasi-legal status of the RCM means we need to project strength twice as consistently as any other police force in the world.
Weakness is strength.
Not when projecting strength. Then it's just weakness.
Sounds like typical macho bullshit to me.
That may be so, but such is Revachol, and this is what is expected of us in Revachol.
You get the feeling you're being handled with kid gloves because your cheeks are still soaking wet.
Glad to hear it was minor. Can you go on?
The end is near anyway. I may as well see this through.
Then let's go.
Oh, that's fucking funny. What the fuck, dude? I just had a fucking meltdown about fucking my hat.
A shaggy look.
Oh,
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
I want to try and win that. What happens if I
huh?
win it?
So should you. Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah.
What did she just say?
8%
That's not
though.
how a
There's
civilian
no
is
way.
supposed to address lots of
Yeah, fuck it. It's not important. Oh man.
a shaggy look.
Oh,
It's cold out.
No questions
I'm
for you.
listening.
We seen a red-haired woman around?
No,
Just no?
it's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night. and see the shadows move down the coast.
I wonder if I like eye you down with authority, maybe you would actually tell me something. I doubt it. What's your name?
A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And your surname?
Why?
From police for paperwork.
Okay, it's Berger.
A very common name. You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
What's the device you have there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still. Actually, just one wire.
Oh, oops.
I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
Got it.
Okay,
What are you doing out here in the cold?
recording, I guess.
And what is it you're recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
Wait, what happened to headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Drugs?
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
And what are these recordings for? The cracks? The footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden. The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible, like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high.
Take this, you're cold.
Then he gets to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Give her your hat. I don't want to give her this hat. Can I give her a different hat? It's you said it's supposed to be a music place. What is
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger.
You mean like
And
those
there's
headphones?
piles of it.
Wait, why not just leave someone outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
It's probably amphetamine. It makes you feel impervious to the elements, but doesn't actually make you any less cold.
Why? Why can you take it?
I got my recordings to do. I feel better outside.
Sag more expensive than any of them? Yeah, that is pretty, that's kind of depressing. There's a lot of depressing shit about this game. Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become like a club for Nordic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah,
He looks at the old wooden church up on the poles. As a mean wind comes blowing in, the six-story structure lets out a doleful shriek. Do you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it.
But I guess it makes sense that this place is kind of depressing because shitty and falling apart and barely even alive.
Hey, you two are cops.
Yes, why do you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
Sure.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Did you put the padlock on the church door?
No,
No?
not really, no.
Not really?
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
Okay, if you personally didn't, then who did?
Yeah, you know, that's what I meant. Noid did. Noid put the padlock on the door.
Wait, is this Noid a friend of yours?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Why did this Noi person put a padlock on the church door?
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya.
Enough about the church then, I had another question.
Go ahead.
Seems surprisingly comfortable being questioned. Why's that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
Fast and clean, a good one. Can't quite say it's a lie, but it feels like one. She's better at lying than she'd like everyone to know.
Have you been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river.
What's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
I bet they're really rich. They must be very special people to be so rich.
Oh, they are. And I'm scum.
Not scum.
Oh, but I am.
So what trouble you've gotten into with the police?
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
What's the usual?
You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
Interesting term. Time to glean some knowledge.
Wait, what is Infober?
Is this a rhetorical question?
No, I literally can't even... I literally can't remember even the most basic terms sometimes.
Faubourg, not in Faubourg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world.
Got it. And why did you have to move out when you were so young?
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
Drinking, partying, and disco music are bad for you. You should take me as a warning example.
She nods very cautiously.
That's it for now.
Okay, bye.
I'm going to save and try to pick this up.
Hello again.
Gimme.
The device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plate.
I want it. Give it to me. I want the recorder. Hello?
Hello
There we
again.
go. Gimme.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
Sorry you have to sit here on the ice with the drugs wearing off at your age or at any age in this weather, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
The people who built this world intended for it to be better for you, but they failed. It's easier to live in their failure with this by your side.
The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
It is not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
The dark.
I know. I'll stick to it.
Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal.
Aw.
A fellow human being.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
First I will save.
Hello again.
You said eating me? There's nothing eating me.
Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
I guess there's something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
They're good. They get all these foreign people taking our jobs. Everyone's just mooching out the class. People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one understands that sometimes you gotta make sacrifice for the sake of progress. It's all very distressing.
So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress.
Don't get me wrong, I'm all for slow and steady progress. I just wish people would be a little more reasonable is all.
Okay. So you're not that upset, it sounds like.
I told you, I'm highly distressed by this state of affairs.
Uh-huh. And you're sure it's social progress you're distressed about, and not, I don't know, some chick?
I think that is what it is.
Perhaps.
Positive. Now, I had some questions for you before all this started.
Go ahead.
There has been mention of some woman. Pretty sure I got walked out on and then I got super drunk about it. Smash from Monday party. Pull screw into the ice. Or tribalistic markings, posts covered in little humanoids. It's someone's home away from home, just like yours. Huh.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Sure.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Wow, thanks. What the fuck is this? It's just filled with what appears to be water. Label says distilled. Speaker, a big kind they use for live music. Nasal sprays brand name. Nosafed Ultra. Right.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
You're the one who put the padlock on.
And Egghead.
Egghead.
Egg!
What? What is your portrait, dude? He yells. A tape player high above his head continues to blast strange music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
Right.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
Is there something you wanted? Your friend Estelle said there was a problem with the church.
Ah, so you've met her. Good. Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
Enough histrionics? What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads. Burnouts.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revershoal.
Strike that. The world.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there were the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are.
Well, I have a sword.
Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Huh. I won't stand for narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs on my watch. Really, like you may have been laying this on a bit thick. What's really so bad about these dopeheads and burnouts?
They're spooky.
What exactly do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll look into it. Tell me more.
All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
That's it for now. Hold on.
Oh, you should have the key.
There we
had
go.
to padlock the door to the church to keep more vagrants from wandering in. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Wait, the speed freak dips into his belt and proves the yellow key, then makes a sudden cool infused move, tossing it in your general direction. I swear to God.
It's as if time
Awesome.
is frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool.
Don't ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face a minute.
Blam! Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eye orb. In the looking ball. A stabbing pain. Tears stream uncontrollably from your
Oh my
right eye.
God. Ouch. Goddamn asshole. What is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm in pain now?
Ben, I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. Got overexcited. Threw him too hard. I'm sorry.
He looks like he's genuinely sorry. He didn't throw them better.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You almost eye murdered me. A cop. That's use of lethal
I
force.
really am sorry, man. Just take this, okay?
Black pepper from his belt pack.
Wow, looks like there's quite a lot there.
That's the least you could do.
I hope that settles it. Or wait, the key?
He cautiously hands you the yellow. Hey, I got money out of that.
He is shifting in his spot, uncomfortably, still feeling sorry for the mishap.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah.
Stupid. Right. Okay, here we go. Yes.
Homosexual underground.
Yes. Finally.
Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain. But for your own sake, please say you didn't.
Stopped obsessing about sexuality. Wow, awesome. Hold on, I need to talk with Kim about this.
Yes?
I have big news, Kim. Tell Kim about how you no longer obsess over your sexuality.
Okay.
I've managed to stop obsessing about my sexuality.
Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now.
Nod.
Turns his attention elsewhere.
Just one thing, though.
What?
Are you part of the homosexual underground?
You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now.
Yeah, but...
But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work.
Dude! Yes! Oh my god, it's happening. It can actually happen. Dude. Ah!
That's the truth.
That's the truth. Oh my god. There's no way. Dude, there's no way. Oh my god. I have a route. I have a way in. So, ah! Oh my god. We've learned that he is gay. That means this can happen.
Yes?
This is beautiful. This was a beautiful discovery. It was absolutely worth it. It was absolutely 100% worth it.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
We haven't physically seen anyone.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a
Oh.
couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
Ruby? The woman, red hair maybe? A lorry woman?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Oh.
But not really. Brown hair. Old. Heavy, dark signs.
Which one is it?
What Noid said.
So brown and older, Ruby might have dyed her hair, though it seems like a stretch at this point.
Yeah,
You have to see for yourself. These people are not reliable.
that is true. What's that about something watching?
Like, you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Not human, as in a ghost. Do you know what he means?
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
A crab man.
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures, and not known for climbing walls.
Are you sure there was a crab man?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
So it was just a crab.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Tell me more about this machinery.
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
How can you be sure they're burnouts and dope heads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
This is a below-feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Wow, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers. Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from?
Right.
Sure. What?
Still told me no, put the padlock on the door.
I
Why?
did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Andre, do you know what involuntary manslaughter means?
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. Most people aren't ever that alive in their entire lives.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. What does anything mean, really?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like nonsense.
You're right. It is nonsense. Total garbage. I knew you'd see through it. You're one smart cop.
It feels good to be the smart cop, doesn't it? That's a good cop to be. Has a nice ring to it. Smart cop. You wouldn't want to be stupid cop, now would you? But still, maybe he's just sucking up to you.
I get it. Now where was I with the padlock?
He nods attentively, ready to answer the questions of one smart cop.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
That's all I
As
really
always, we'll...
Yeah. Talk to Noid real quick.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
Skin shows through the holes in the Speed Freak's too large sweater. In front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and parts.
It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Right. Saw a sticker on the padlock. Can you tell me anything about it?
A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Why describe it if you already know what I mean?
So I can hear you do it. Sometimes the outside gaze helps us reflect on things.
Noid, don't bother our guests with your games.
Piss off, Andre. Me and Mr. Cop are trying to discuss art.
You shouldn't talk like that.
Yeah, you should be more respectful.
Right. Noted. Sorry. Anyway, what was it like?
An off-handed sorry? if there ever was one.
Okay, it's yellow circle, the human face with X's for eyes and a smile underneath. The X's mean the guy's dead.
Good, good. What did you want to know?
Was that right? Is the guy smiling?
Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right. And I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race.
Really?
Really.
What do you think that? Why do you think
We're all
that's
the same. Same eyes, same smiles, same death.
Okay, what does that mean?
He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths. The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
I'm thinking we should sell
It
this.
should be sold, but not by us.
Oh, I forget. I think I get $1 every time I forgot about that. What makes the sticker so modern?
Simplicity was brought to us by a classical soul artist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right? Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss haunting him.
Right.
The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
It seems awesome.
It is.
I think we exhausted the
I
subject.
guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked-up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes headfirst into the supernatural.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachel's sister revolution on the Grand Isola. It's known as a severely degenerated rogue state.
Oh, the supernatural.
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
Supernatural, so you think it's real, that it actually exists.
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna go. You know what? Egghead.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Walshi tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile, and as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secret.
Hardcore!
Is it?
It's hardcore!
You're just gonna keep saying it's hardcore, aren't you?
Skibber-dee, skibber danger. I am.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this. What to do? Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
Wait, solve the egghead puzzle. There has to be some way to talk to this person. You just haven't found it yet. It's definitely not about science. What if you just try again? Find your way out of this maze of things to say.
The young man.
This is hardcore.
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega.
Say nothing.
Internally coherent.
Still say nothing.
All car, all right.
Say nothing.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
Still hardcore.
Is it though?
He stops dead in his track, tilting his head. It is.
But is it? I mean, really?
He tilts his head to the side like an owl.
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
I was thinking that too.
I am the mic enforcer. I am the...
Oh, dude, I had it, but I haven't gotten to the peak of idiocy. Damn. Well, whatever. Time to leave. Alright, now I'm assuming I can drop this.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
Push it.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Perfect. Alright, now we can get into this church.
Heavy wooden door. The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
Yep.
As you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area. Its black holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes. A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
What's up? A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. You specifically want me to walk. Okay, I'll trust you here. Just one figure looks half finished. More of the forked lighting pattern you saw outside. Bark beetles? No, it looks intentional. Some long forgotten style. Oh wait, when is wait, when do I gotta do this? Confront 22. Okay. Like we're still complex equations. They look recent. Also, water, live wire runs directly into it.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, it seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Yell as loud as you can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
What's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Almost, not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Maybe they wanted to discourage singing and dancing.
Could be.
He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Go for it. Of course.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
Blink. Oh. What?
You see something hanging from the rafters.
What the
looking
fuck?
Straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe.
Oh, shit. Who the fuck are you?
Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now studying you intently.
Hi?
Crab man.
Oh. Are you the crab man?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
What?
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamro. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
A place for what?
Here you could receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality.
Oh, hell no, run away. Yeah, I guess I have a bit of a problem. It's been getting out of hand lately, but...
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it.
Oh, I'm very in touch with my suffering.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc El Vino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
If the lieutenant agrees, then maybe, just maybe, you should pay attention.
Fuck you, Crabman! You don't tell us what to do! Tell him!
I don't even have you on. Shut the fuck up. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit?
It doesn't matter who I am, Way. I'm just bringing you the message of the mother's love. She don't want you to hang yourself on your own stubbornness.
Words echo in the cold air of the church.
This is the church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game? Whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. Just look how gracefully he sways. 'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Think they scared of me.
Wait, do they have a reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
Anymore. So what do you think about the nightclub, that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none.
Oh, wow.
I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
You are surprisingly chill.
Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Ask you again, are you the crab man?
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
Hey, it's your neighbors who came up with this name, not me.
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Wait, did you also carve all those sculptures?
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
Got some nice curves going there.
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
What were you before you became a crab man and a woodcarver?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
You used to be in a game, but you don't remember it? Sounds convenient.
Convenience has got nothing to do with what goes on up there.
There's a profound longing in that gaze, like he wants to be one with whatever is up there, shrouded in darkness.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information. He's just trying to assert some control over the conversation.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
I'm Terry Dubois, and my place in the world is Lieutenant W. Freighter.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
Right. What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration.
Right.
I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Who's this mother of silence you keep talking about?
Oh, that's no simple question, Ese. She is one who can be painted or sculpted. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
What happened once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
Sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
Faith is a kind of drug.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
Agree to disagree.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
I still don't understand what
it will take time. Don't sweat it.
Anyway, I still don't understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Really makes sense for you to sing if she's the mother of silence?
I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. This is the mother of silence we're talking about. It's the singing of a burning heart. You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound.
How did you even find this place, the church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way. It didn't belong to me.
And now you use it as a jungle gym.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
You've been here a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Oh.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
You know where the other spooker is?
¿Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa.
What?
Don't know, Holmes.
Viejita is grandma?
Wait, so there is another person living in the church and it's Viejita?
No. I just call her Viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
Wait, what if it's Ruby?
Did it ever seem to you like she was hiding here from something?
You mean like a fugitive?
Let's set the abandoned radio computer on the other side of the Ave, pulsing with light, and he shakes his head.
No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't think she cared much about authority or anything else for that matter. Maybe only about her machines.
Right.
I see. And where is she now?
I told you, Holmes. I don't know.
How can you not know when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Okay then, thanks. Thanks, crap man. Weirdo. Ooh, a scarf. Oink. Figure draw on the frost of the window to paint a deer. Frost is drawing flowers on the glass. Crack painted glass, colorful. Oh look, oh, well, that's me. I'm in the game. Whoa, no way. Spider spun its web around this wood carved pillar. Well, thanks for the info, crap man. I guess I'll be going. Portable Harman Wow Sheet tape recorder. Is it possible it's recording something? 2 weeks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. 2 decks. Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Leave me alone, woman. Leave. That's funny.
There, she
All right, I'll kneel.
Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There, you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
Close your eyes first.
The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you. It covers you from the wind outside. In the darkness, you sense her eyes on you, inspecting you with their multicolored glass, as if you're a bug under a microscope.
Open your eyes.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You.
Compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
The same as you get up.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
Alright, hold on, let me quick save.
The mother of humanism.
How did I know this is the mother of humanism?
Precious and common. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Alright, hell with this.
But she was not hell. She is the opposite of that.
I don't really care.
Of paradise, stripping away the covers from the hearts of men. There you stand, below her once more.
Deconstruct the glass.
With your hands, the shards.
Ah! At least want to try to reconstruct it. I don't care about learning about her. Whatever, man.
The mother of humanism stands above you.
Glass?
The shards.
Man, man. Just man is all I can really say.
The mother of humanism stands above the shards.
Wow. Okay. Maybe I'll get it this time?
The mother of humanism, the shards.
Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The mother of humanism stands above you. A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one. And a text. A light motif below them both.
Who's this older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, 30 years, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
Alright, step back.
The mother of humanism towers above.
Alright, I'm good. Go to the computer.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yes, but this machine looks just like the one in the Doom commercial.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
The one you saw earlier was the Ream Civic. This is the Ream Prefect, a model number RC7024, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible interim printer. The Ream Prefect is the governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, the Ream Prefect is equipped with better noise attenuation circuits.
Wait, let me just investigate.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is the lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Look inside the compartment.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater.
Sure.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the ear.
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
What's the personal log? Portuguese accent, like the one in the Doom commercial area?
I have two machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brune, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Saint-Brune. That's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghislaine? That's the Doom commercial area.
Anything else I can help you with?
What's the personal log?
The filament you have inserted into the core.
You mean the glowing thing with the tape on it that said log?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log?
I don't know, maybe?
If you are unsure, open the hatch on the compartment.
I've
Don't
already heard this all
touch the wires. A current is running through it.
Just as
But the
log
core
February
is
March.
safe. Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer. Maybe he knows something.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt. Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Alright, I'll finish with the call.
Goodbye, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard.
Yeah. You know what, actually? I think for now, I will call it a day. Just got done doing this. I wanted to ask the dude about the password. Yeah, that's right. I want to ask him about the password, see if I can see what's on that computer. Why am I grabbing that from all the way over? Oh, whatever. But maybe I could figure out what's on the computer, if that's helpful at all to me. It could just be completely useless, who knows. But if this isn't helpful, then I don't really know what to do at that point. There's a dead body, stuffed bird, help him start a nightclub, confront the pig, get your gun back, which I plan on doing. I'll have to see.
Hey, wait. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
Coffee? Have you by any chance heard the Vejita say the password to a radio computer?
Too many times, Esse. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Yes, it's for a first degree murder investigation, Martinez.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Afterlife death? Okay, thanks.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it.
Oh, well, okay then, thanks.
I think we're done here, Ese.
Oh! The figure crawls up into the darkness above.
That was an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure whether we'll find our suspect here.
I mean, there's gotta be a reason why we're doing this back and forth to get on this computer, right? There's gotta be something good on here. It's gotta help me out, hopefully.
The machines keep the speed.
Good afternoon. Votre accident en Saint-Brun.
Try this again, I think I may have the right password.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Nope, that's all.
Goodbye, votre accident.
The machine's keyboard is still
Print.
The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Read the printout.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in.
Uh-huh.
The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Think this log might be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
Read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity.
Hey, what's up, Fluff? How you doing, man? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
But you need an antenna.
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
I guess that's true. Read the fourth entry.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
Damn.
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
A data loss?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artists, programmers, Lexi? Who are all these people?
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be our former co-workers.
Read the fifth entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder.
Maybe we'll get some info?
Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
Read the sixth entry.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audiospatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Aw.
Is she talking about?
Yeah. Audio spatial anomaly at the back of the church. Read the 7th entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
What could it be?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again.
Fucking them and Egghead.
Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good. I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
She's describing a cell.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
Read the 9th entry.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles, crackers, ping-ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum. Also, some canned air.
Canned air?
Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Oh, hi. Suna.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
As you, she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Looking for a suspect in a murder investigation. We thought they might be hiding here.
No one's hiding here.
Ray looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
I didn't destroy anything, jeez.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Hey, talk to me.
What is it?
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Does not look like a big loss on her. Hey, are you the lead programmer of We Rawl Untethered by any chance?
Yes. Or, no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios.
Oh.
I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Have you seen anyone suspicious? Say a woman named Ruby.
What? No. No one's suspicious around here.
She has not seen her, sire.
Shit.
It is true.
Man, have you seen the Crab Man?
No.
Well, you know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you.
And
the Crab Man has seen you.
I don't care. I don't care about crab men.
Okay. Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR-1 as my RAIN prefix processing unit.
RAIN prefect, that's your radio computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that antenna is its processing unit?
Yes. You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
Not really.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, You need to invest in a good antenna.
Wait, what's on air?
On the front. The unified front of radio waves. Licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East Insulindic region. It's all around us. That's what on air means.
Like love.
Like love. The AR1, is it a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market, so I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
What are you doing with the radio computer?
I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not helping.
Is your RAM Prefect radio computer made exclusively for the government use?
So you do know something about computers. You're right. Prefect is used mostly by the government peeps.
And you work for the government?
No, I don't.
So why do you have it?
Because I needed something good for my investigation, and Reims Civic is widely agreed to be below all standards. So I had to upgrade. Besides, owning a Reims Prefect isn't such a big deal anymore.
No, actually, it is kind of a big deal. You don't see Ream prefects in every police department, for example.
How did you get your hands on it?
I know a friend of a friend who used to freelance for the Coalition. I was actually aiming for the military-grade Reim Rational series, but couldn't find one. Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as Reims Civic, so it's kind of a rip-off. But it does have better compatibility with newer antenna models, so I won't complain.
What about those bowls of water over there?
They are connected to my Reim Prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Your bowls of water with wires in them are connected to your computer?
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Alright, I'll try not to touch anything. Next question.
Great.
What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
Police officer, it's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
Oh.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
A hole in the world? What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Hydro transducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
Huh.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade. Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning, her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
You said that the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Alright, geez, I'm just interested. God. That's all I want to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now.
Great. Thanks.
How do you feel about a Nordic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Have you even listened to it? Like, actually listened?
Yeah. Like, all the time. My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they?
Valorant gaming? I see.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right. But how do you feel about a club for Nordic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
They want to build that.
Take a guess, why don't you?
Maybe some community space to help the elderly?
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Alright, I'll let you work in peace now.
Why does art inspire you so much?
No, art is for arrogant blowhards. Why am I getting this?
Is it? Yet your eye constantly seeks out the most critical side of any aesthetic confrontation. You follow the expressions of imagination and technical skill with curiosity. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Hold on, is architecture also art?
Of course not. It's autism, box drawing, masturbation with a ruler and a sextant or whatever they use.
What?
You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture while extolling the virtues of the pure arts.
What? Am I gatekeeping art now? Wait, what about music? Is it art?
Only the most experimental kind.
That's stupid. Architecture is stupid, music is stupid. I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop.
The art cop.
Half art critic, half cop.
Wait, but I don't have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
I'm assuming if I pick art cop, then I can't become a different type of cop. Can't be a hobo cop because I fucking actually bought the room. I didn't really see anything else I'd want to go for. Fuck it. Art cop it is. Okay, if 50% art credit is what's needed to free me from the rote repetition, so be it.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
What is this gonna do for me?
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Okay, sure. But what exactly does this do for me? Actual art degree. -1 perception, can't even look at this shit. Yeah, it's another capo type, the worst one. The most savage and brutal, the art cop. Nothing is good enough for him. Everything is shit. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and demean the mediocrity of the works and visual institutions around you. Really flex that critical muscle until the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature. Here we go. What the fuck? I'm gonna become an actual just asshole. Criticize absolutely everything. Become a total dickhead. Alright, well, I guess I'll just head back out and talk to those guys again. But yeah, that's all I really know what to do. I'll get my gun later. Which, that's actually coming up pretty soon. Yeah, 22. We're getting there. I have anything new to talk to you about. Just talk to her.
The shaggy head.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean.
Can't say, I gotta ask a question first.
Shoot.
Just told me you went inside the church. Nah, it's fine. I don't need to question it right now. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
About the church, I checked it out.
And? What happened?
Actually, wait, hold on.
But do let us know if something changes in the church.
Just gonna... Yeah, alright.
Yes? What's the deal?
I talked to the crab man.
Oh, man. Who is he? What did you think?
Give me this odd lecture on alcoholism before rambling on and on about mother's love.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Preaching and praying from the looks of it.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah. Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Actually, he told me he wouldn't mind the nightclub at all.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
You're just gonna have to live with the crab man.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light. Yeah!
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
You said you guys haven't been completely honest with me about your plans.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? A spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place.
Not entirely true.
Feel the love. Get down and feel it.
Oh, egghead, I'm talking to the adult here, out of this group.
A half-hearted sell of something which does not seem worth buying.
The love? No, I'm really not feeling it at all.
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem?
Settled?
I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Ja oder nein? Rocking it or dropping it?
He did not like the dance club idea.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam and into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear that she won't leave until her own project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, Honor Man.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
Wonder why does he look like this and then in his fucking image he looks like this?
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like anodic dance music?
He absolutely does not. Really, truly despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her.
Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Right. Okay. Back to the church.
Yes, what is it?
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre and he wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Hold on, you don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress accident.
Are you bitter because your radio game project failed?
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen.
Wow.
Ever again.
What a bitch.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it.
Oh, wow. Research not going well. Discover Fortress accident. Discuss FA with Isama. Convince her to cooperate with the Ravers.
Hey, what makes the world go round?
Dude. Alright, convince her.
Easy.
Thank you.
When her research is done, she can move out.
Fuck's sake. It's so stupid, dude. I can't believe that. Listen, about your research, you mentioned earlier it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But then I can help you finish the project, and you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the boom boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help.
Oh.
It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Is this the filament you're looking for?
No. That's the production schedule. I don't need it. The right filament memory has offsite copy written on silver tape.
Shit. Offsite copy from my old workspace. What is an offsite copy and why do you need it?
It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
Uh-huh.
She's making it extra simple for you.
Wow, thanks.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
What he said.
Oh god, not this again. It is not on-site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
Basement? Sounds like it's technically still on-site.
Yeah.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored.
Are you sure?
We clear?
She says you with pleading, furious eyes.
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself numerous times.
Where is your old workspace?
On Rue de Saint-Ghislain, in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Where's some hair off her face and size?
You might be more familiar with the name Doomed Commercial Area. You could get in through the bookshop on the plaza. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Wait, but I've already been there. Is it in the ice cream machine? Because I couldn't get into that. Wait, bookstore lady, you mean playset?
That's her name, I believe.
Actually, I've already been inside the Dune commercial area.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge.
It is?
Just go and get it. In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
Yeah. Found a note from the ice bear fridge. It said the offsite copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the offsite copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulisla.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
I'll try.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
An ice maker, but it couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
Damn.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Did you go and get the filament yourself?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means.
I think you're a part of the curse.
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
Yeah, people in Martinez don't really like to get with the time.
She literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my Reims Civic. I'm not making this up.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic.
Alright, I'll go back.
Thanks.
He's thrown, then reach behind the repair, hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar.
And here's my Kvalsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Kvalsund.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kvalsund.
Hell yeah, dude. Sweet. Ooh. And this is an advanced pry bar. A pry bar +2, if you will. Nice. Sweet. Alright, taking this with me. Holy shit. Dude, this thing looks like... This thing looks like fucking, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the weapon, but it looks like a Soul bad guy's weapon from Guilty Gear. That's straight up what it looks like, dude. It looks like he has Soul bad guy's weapon. I don't remember what it's called, but it looks like it. What the fuck? The way he holds it, backhand and everything too. What the fuck? I swear to God, it looks like Soul's fucking weapon. It's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw it. That's funny. Soul bad guy.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen.
Wait, what? It's frozen shut.
2 cables are plugged into an electric something close to...
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
I thought I already did that before. What?
This orange machine is dead still. It has...
Or did I load a save that was before this? And I didn't come back and unplug it afterward. Fuck! It means I'll have to wait until tomorrow to do this. Either that, well, I can wait until tomorrow. Or...
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand...
Fuck.
This orange machine is ice groans and howls under the strain of the giant Kvalsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
There's actually no fucking way, dude. There's no fucking way. Are you serious? Dude, I cannot believe that. What? I can't believe this. I actually can't believe this. I crit failed the other roll and I crit won this one. I am the luckiest person in this game. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
It's unfucking believable.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperature.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Yes, what is it?
Got that outside copy you asked me to bring?
Yes?
Here you go.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's gonna happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Oh, cool.
Wait, no. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
Wait, don't put it in yet. It might be dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous. Just depressing.
How do you know?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
Uh-huh.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out.
Now what?
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Where?
Hold on.
Behind the keyboard, typing in some numbers that only she understands. Terminal beeps, and the light inside starts pulsating like glowing heart. I'm just gonna say nothing.
Just give me a second. I'm almost
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you.
So where is it? Where's your 2mm hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
Point to the other end of the church where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arc.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Third bowl left, fourth bowl right. Sure.
Thanks.
Which one's...
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
Oh, okay.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Cool. Hey, I wonder, does this change if I try to talk to him here? Try to talk to him into here.
Yes?
Oh, never mind. Alright, I did it.
Yes, what is it?
I moved the water bowls to the right position just like you asked. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Is it gonna just be silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
Turns to face you, mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
You're overthinking this.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
Scary, but we just have to face it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
It's our oversized headphones, ready to press the mute button on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back. And then, nothing. Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence.
Let's say nothing.
She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Well?
Damn it.
Uh-huh. Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
Rest her face on her hands, massaging her forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. You can try on the headphones.
Oops.
See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence sounds like silence, that's all it is.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it? This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Perception legendary, put on the headphones. Ooh! This sounds cool. Whoops. There we go. Now I save my game. And...
Yes, what is it?
Alright, let's see.
Everything disappears.
Hey!
You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace.
I would have gotten it anyway because I got a 6.5. Uh-huh.
And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic. or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air.
When your ears pop. Oh, okay.
What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna, what if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
Close their eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Great, I'll go talk to them then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Alright, let's go. Full of holes. Could this post hide treasure? Alcohol. Doink. These all have holes. Holy shit, they all do. Oh my god. Yoink. Money. Yoink. Mine. Mine. Sweet. Much free stuff.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Alright. We're here to talk about the church again.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news! I managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Anodic dance music.
You're gonna have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
Glad I could help.
We appreciate it. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Alright, cool. It kind of looks like you're already gone, though.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000! Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
I just realized he waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner. Looks the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Kim, how would you name it?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
Right.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
Suna, do you have an opinion on this?
I don't.
Of course.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
So, what would you suggest as the name?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern. And too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
What about you, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Alright, I've come up with the name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Hey, Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kinda gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
Nice.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Yay, Disco Elysium! They said the thing! We can stop playing the game now, it's over.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
He performs yet another strange pattern of moves, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
No words, just dance. Oh my god. That's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Hell yeah.
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Mind? That's his spine.
Here it will begin.
What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Spinal cord.
Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn to rule the world.
Who are you?
I am the spinal cord.
What's happening?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Bust a move.
Foolhardy, do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
Open your eyes and dance like you've never danced before.
You have become a flawless intellectual mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation of the throat coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecilic, without pity or fear.
Kill him! Kill him! Ooh, he's got moves. Look at him go. Ooh! Holy shit, he's got the moves. He's slick with it. Holy shit.
Free from self-awareness. No deliberation. Only, and I mean only, execution.
Dude, I'm so slick. Look it.
Oh my god! No way!
Dude, so clean with it. The Speed Freaks would-be leaders dance and slackjaw on disbelief at the hardcoreness on display. Worm sued himself, no way. Yes way.
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second.
Then blasts into the same hideous pattern, yelling, "Arr!"
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Kim, get in here.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
Lieutenant looks at you, Speed Freaks, grinding around the church.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency.
Code 31! Code 31!
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
The Code 31 emergency? Really?
Yes, officer in need of assistance on the dance floor.
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
What's happening?
I'm not doing anything. The music made up its mind a long time ago. I'm just implementing.
Good for you. Rock on then.
Hey, I told you to dance.
What?
Ooh. That's it. Don't let the lieutenant leave without getting his hardcore on. If I fail, dude, if I fail this though, I swear to God, it's 72%. I better fucking, this better work.
Who's the one in charge?
Yes! 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 Lieutenant, I am only going to pull rank on you one time, and that time is now.
Are you kidding me?
It's all a joke to you, isn't it? Chain of command, joke. Future dance, joke. Well, no more. Cut a rug, Lieutenant.
What? Get a what?
I said, cut a goddamn rug, Lieutenant. Boogie woogie.
Sheesh.
Oh, this is amazing. He backs up with his hands raised in the air, observing the crisscross of your feet.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus is that Ubi folk dancing?
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah. Whatever.
You talking big talk, Lieutenant. Let's see some moves.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
Oh, hell yeah.
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I love this.
It doesn't look like he'd give a shit either.
Oh, hell yeah. This is awesome. What are you doing?
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No, recording.
What? Here's Asuna, then back to you. She briskly shakes her head and puts her headphones back
The
on.
lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music.
Dude, this is the best 3% skill check I've ever won. Dance! It's the law.
The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion. The authority of the law is clearly unquestionable.
Is there anything more I could do? I want to break the limit.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
Hell yeah, I already got, like, most of them dancing. Together. Where are you?
Here we go again. Hardcore fills the air. The sound above my head.
The what now? The sound above your what?
No, keep dancing.
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too imbecile. Excuse me.
What? As soon as Andre's dancing even harder, got Kim dancing. Fuck, dude, 58%. Please.
On the coast
Yes!
of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center. An officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
Dude, this is the best fucking thing ever. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is awesome. What's happening to me? What is this strange feeling that comes?
I am la Rebachelière.
What?
I am the city.
What do you mean you are the city?
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol. My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
What is happening? How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jean Tinrebu. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
I just talked with the entire city.
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol.
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
That was the best part of this game so far.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people.
End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, ecstatic.
All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
All right.
Goodbye, officer.
We grew so hard that we've just fucking felt what we touched the core of the city and talked with her. And then passed the fuck out. Okay, cool.
Actual art degree.
Oh no.
Trite, contrived, mediocre, milquetoast, amateurish, infantile, cliche and gonorrhea-ridden peon to conformism. I fucked me. Affront to humanity.
Jesus
War crime. Should literally be tried for war crimes. Resolutely shit. Lacking in imagination. Uninformed reimagining of. Lip-wristed, premature, ill-informed attempt at. Talentless fuckfest. Recidivistic shit peddler. Pedantic, listless, savagely boring. Just one repulsive laugh after another.
It's talentless fuckfest. Should literally be tried for war crimes. Resolutely shit. What the fuck? Conceptualization passively heals 1 morale. Hand-eye coordination -1. Handshake from anger. How shit it all is. So how's the project going? I see your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is the dance music.
What? What did you say?
I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project, how is it going?
Oh, the project. It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekokata. A place to be, apparently.
I'll speak to him, see what I can do.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes. Let me know how it goes.
Oh man, so much work to do. My god. Alright, Egghead. Need to have a little chat with you. Can I talk with him? Or can I not talk with him? Oh, the game is bugged. He's like away from the table. Hold on. Maybe I can fix this by leaving and coming back. Dude, no, don't tell me. Oh. Dude, if I go back and he's not on the table and the game is still bugged, I'm going to be really disappointed. Oh, thank God, dude. Woo, okay, we dodged a bullet. I already got soft locked once and had to lose progress. I did not want it to happen again. Hey, what's up, Egghead?
Back to the heavyweight jam. Hardcore.
Oh, I have to fucking... Okay, it was say nothing.
Hardcore.
Say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega.
Say nothing.
Internally coherent.
I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary hanging behind the Whirling in Rags Hotel.
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeko Kata, the place to be.
You need to think this really has nothing. This doesn't have anything to do with the case.
It's the message, so listen and you.
Okay, never mind. So it's say nothing, say nothing, say nothing, still say nothing, say nothing.
He furrows his brow as he...
Hardcore. Ah.
And then so hardcore.
Is it though?
I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one. We're close. True. Hard.
Nothing, 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 nothing.
He furrowed.
So hardcore.
Is it though?
Oh, it is.
What is it? I mean, really.
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say exactly.
Under the radar.
I need to reply with the pinnacle of stupidity? What's the deal with the egghead? I want to talk to him.
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
How do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Have you ever really talked to him?
Yeah, sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself. I get it. He's a puzzle.
But
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music.
It's a master
and by
ceremonies.
being, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Interesting, sire. A bit like you then. An MC for short.
Yes. Goodbye.
Maybe I can try different options?
True. Hard.
Is it?
Hardcore.
See,
skibber danger.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this.
True. Hard.
Say nothing.
Hardcore.
What is it? I mean, really?
Yeah.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural, Gutvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it.
Right.
Or maybe it's not Gutvaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from. Judging by his name, could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
So this is the famous Van Eyck I'm hearing?
Hard cop. You know about him too?
Moves his mouth, but sound doesn't come out. Egghead's eye... What? Egghead's eyes are the size of saucers. Looks like he rendered him speechless.
You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, I'm a major Egghead.
Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I. So am I.
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because...
Egghead to the mega. The K became the G. The boy became the man.
Egghead.
The advent?
Right. Well, that didn't... Oh,
We're close. True. Hard. Full. Car.
we're close. Same thing. Really?
This young, or maybe...
Yeah.
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
He missed one A.
You missed an A there. I yelled mine with 6 A's, so you have to yell it with 6 too.
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker. The club true, hard.
I'm just gonna try every option right now.
This young, or maybe...
The what? Yeah!
He missed one A.
It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. The
Ah,
club
dude.
true, hard. Hardcore to the mega.
All right.
Here comes the night.
Oh, shit.
The club true.
Say nothing, say nothing, say nothing.
Internally coherent.
Still say nothing.
All right. Yeah.
Please tell me, what exactly are you doing?
Gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
Where's the party boy?
Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
There is a place far away in Cutler, beyond a certain latitude known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in a day. It is a tremendously cold place, abandoned to drunks and failed rock stars, full of Eternite, depression, and half-finished ski-flying hills. The Suru lived there.
Right. That did not help me.
True. Hardcore. Intern. All car. Gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm also a party boy.
2 on a track. Watch your back.
It's going nowhere, dude.
True. Hardcore. Internally. All gotta get the people going.
I see.
Yeah. Request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible. Vikla. True. Hardcore. Intern. All.
He furrows his...
Hardcore.
No. But seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question? Vikla, true, hard, yeah.
This young man at maybe
yeah.
He missed.
It's nice. Vikla, true, hard, yeah.
This young man, or maybe.
Hard, wow.
Oh, god damn it! I gotta go do this again.
Oh.
I just like. There we go.
Vikla, true, hard.
Say nothing. Say nothing. Say nothing. Say nothing. Say nothing.
Hard. The question is, what is the question?
Just answer the question.
But there was no question.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you.
Vikla, true, hard, internally, all.
He furrowed.
Is it though?
It is.
But is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Oh my god, I can finally fucking talk to him. Thank god, dude. Hey, can you please route soon a signal through your speakers?
Use a mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Oh my god, we really are, dude.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
Oh.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good people.
What?
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Yeah, I got through to him after, like, a lot of brain rot. Hey, the music?
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
Alright, goodbye, Egghead.
Alright, here comes the night.
Alright, I'm gonna go I'm gonna get out of here, dude.
Yes, what is it?
Alright, talk to Egghead. He plugged the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum!
Because Egghead had a great smile, still during his face larger than a red dwarf star.
Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
Oh. That's what he means. Well, great.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large, somehow.
Okay, ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
Slips her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
What is going on?
The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he sets back to scan the surroundings. A little rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
It's getting louder.
There's no way his eyes reverted on the strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
You hear Egghead yell, then something else, but his voice is growing faint.
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
It was eating me at first. Hey, what's that weird rattling sound?
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
Flash shards around. Dora's day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. Almost looks like as if she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Oh, shit. She looks up, a screech fills the air, a scream of wood and nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Start tapping your foot.
Oh! I want to feel the heat with somebody!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, it's in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's the start.
Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that? I never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information. from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're going to write Sulisla?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here! I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You just don't have the pieces yet.
I do?
You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
Form a theory on the 2mm hole in the world. Huh, so I could either try to get it with that, or I could go talk with her and learn a bit.